Hi, cousins. Or hi,
Hey guys. Hey
Chantel.
Roxanne.
I thought we were on Patreon for a second.
You guys are still our cousins.
Yes. So, Chantel,
You guys have an hour late and she's dying over there.
and keep in mind, Chantel does wait for me quite a bit, a lot of the time. So, I am going to be a good person. I'm going to acknowledge that. But this was just too much. It's 11 o'clock. She told me 10:30 came. I gave her like some grace for 15 extra minutes. I finally call her at 10:46 and she's like, why, like, I was wondering why you didn't call me sooner. And then she has the audacity. Obviously, I'm not allowed to talk about me being sick, but super sick still. She has the audacity to, when she sees me, to be like, do you want to put some lip gloss on?
I didn't say anything else. I just said the lip gloss thing. You guys know about the lip gloss thing. Like it makes you just look like awake. Like I got on right away and I was like, oh, I need lip gloss. And I just put some on, you know?
You were also just out, like, making bread, sourdough
Yeah.
bread.
I was at a house making sourdough bread. Like, look how, like, what is this?
Well, if anyone has any suggestions for people whose lip color is the same color as their skin,
Yeah, you get a darker lip color.
what is like a good lip color? Because we're on video right now. If you're listening, not on video, we're on video. She's making fun of me. Again, 11 p.m. But what is like a good lip color for me? Like for someone who has olive skin. Is that even, do I have olive? Sometimes I look gray. I don't even know
Like,
at
I
this point.
just feel like you need the things that I use, and I'm just so confused.
I
Like,
don't think.
why can't you use, like, something like this? This is
I
darker than you.
swear your lips are so different than mine, and they don't look like that on me.
Okay.
It's weird.
Maybe we should go to Sephora. Oh, shit. Maybe we should go to Sephora and, like, go and, like, try on some on there, you know?
I do feel like I need to even go to Sephora just to try, because like my moisturizer doesn't even match me. So
Oh, you mean your foundation?
yeah, my foundation. So I'm over it, guys. I'm over it. So
Mine's kinda like this is why we can't do video, like, we're just, like, looking at ourselves.
the whole time, you guys were like, oh God, especially when it's like this late, we're not ready, but whatever. So I have something to say before we get into some
Well,
topics.
can we oh, yeah, we already said I was making bread. I was like, "Can I talk about how I was making sourdough bread?"
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend was so nice. She, like, invited us, Haley, she doesn't listen, but she invited us over, you guys. She had, like, custom aprons made for us. She, like why are you doing that? She she had custom aprons made for us, and then, we, like she had a person come to teach us how to make sourdough bread because like, that's, like, the crave right now. It's like everyone's making fucking sourdough bread, and so, like, it was so nice to have someone, like, teach us how to do it, and then we all got to take home, like, our own bread, a starter, all these things, so it was really cool.
Yeah, I love that. I've actually seen a bunch of TikToks on making sourdough bread.
Yeah.
So, is this something that you are going to now do?
It seems still really hard, to be honest, and, like, it's a lot of time, so it's like, dude, do I care about bread that much? Maybe, like, when I have a family one day, like, you're feeding people, but, like, right now, it's like, to make, like, a whole, like, loaf just for, like, my husband and I, it kinda seems like a lot.
Yeah, if you have time, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, well, so yeah, I have something to say to all my TikTok girlies who are like me, who literally get so hungry watching mukbangs, have become obsessed with mukbangs just like I have. I want you guys to know it's all fraudulent. And let me tell you why. Let
Oh,
me tell
yeah,
you
why?
why it's all fraudulent. I always get hungry watching these mukbangs, and I'm like, that is such a great order. I'm going to order it next time. So there was a Taco Bell order, and everyone's going to be like, Taco Bell's already disgusting. Why are you eating Taco Bell? You're lying because Taco Bell's actually incredible,
I know,
especially
but
these.
it's really nasty, though.
It's nasty. The ingredients are nasty. Let's say I'm drunk. It's great. Whatever. Yeah. Like people who like eat Taco Bell during the day, like it's like, constantly. Okay. Wow. It's a lot, but like it's still really freaking good. Like we're allowed to have that. However, so these mukbangers, they will try to get fans to like tell them the best thing to order. And they'll order it and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I ordered this. You can customize your menu. This was amazing. Order it this way. Go online. I never even knew you could customize things. I just ordered the basic stuff. So I did all that online and I was like, wow, like this is cool that they're going to do that for me. And everything they try, they're like, this is amazing. This is so freaking good. Chantel, I ordered 4 things, okay? And I did it customizable just like what they said. And I threw 3 of the 4 things away and spent $31 for no reason. And I was like,
Okay, I have a lot of questions. $31 at Taco Bell for
Yeah,
4 things?
disgusting. Well,
What
we're
were they though? Like, why was it so disgusting? I don't
It was
understand.
like it was so nasty. I don't even know. It was like from their menu. It was like take out the rice. Why the hell am I taking out rice? Take out the black beans. Add potatoes. Blah 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 blah. Add nacho cheese. Not good. Anyways, it's all bullshit. It's like for us to go and get. I wasn't even hungry. I wasn't even craving Taco Bell. I was just like I saw this mukbang that I saved for a really long time, and I was like, why not? Let me do it.
The one
So
thing that always gets me usually when people start like doing those things and I'm watching them is like the sauces, like how they make it seem like all these sauces are so good, and then you try and you're like, okay, this is too much. It's not even that good.
it's not
Like
good.
you made me get the like you made me get a lot of sauces one time from Wingstop, and like I would never get all those sauces again.
That's good. You're crazy.
No, it's like too much is happening here.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, so don't fall for that trap, you guys. Unpopular opinion, but do not fall for it because I will never order what a mukbanger tells me to order. How about that? And then you think about like the Matt James of it all. Like Matt James, he does the reviews and stuff, and
Yeah.
I was obsessed with his reviews. But come to find out, a girl once him and Rachel broke up was like, I literally went to the restaurants that Matt James said, and I tried everything, and everything he recommended was disgusting.
Yeah, like that's like you just can't
All
like
for
you
money. Like this
yeah.
isn't for them. This isn't
Mhm.
like real stuff. This isn't like Bethany Frankel, who's like, I already have money and I'm just gonna be real with you.
Yeah. For sure. Even like these places like that yeah, exactly. The people that go and review things, like just because things look good does not mean they are good.
Yeah, I agree.
So
But that was all. That was my thing for today. Um, but let's go into Beverly Hills, Chantel.
let's.
I also watched Summer House and I have so much
Oh
thoughts
my
on
god, you already watched it?
yeah,
I thought
as
it comes out on Thursday.
it comes out today as I was waiting for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why I think it's Thursday? Because I see on Peacock like Thursday, but then that usually means it's the day before on Bravo.
Yeah. So
Was it good? Because like it's kind of been a like little like, touch and go.
yes, it was good. It was good because Kyle's just such a moron.
Well, we
So
never talked about like last episode, like how like Amanda was so pissed at him. You don't want to talk about it, or you want to talk about it like when it's
well, we can talk about it after Beverly Hills.
okay.
I do want to talk about it actually. I do have
Yeah.
something about that. So this episode begins with Kathy Hilton and stop Chantal. Just
What?
stop the facial expressions.
This
Just
is how I am. This is how I'm like really when people are talking. I'm like,
uh-huh. Okay, yeah, but like you're dying inside. Okay, anyways, so Kathy Hilton, she was on eggshells like with Kyle when she's talking about Mauricio. They have this awkward moment where I don't even know where they were driving, but Kathy is
They're
like,
getting their mammograms.
oh, yes, that's a big deal. Sorry. Okay. So Kathy looks at Kyle and she's like, how are you doing? And Kyle's like, oh, yeah, the photos, blah, blah, blah. And Kathy's like, oh, okay. And Kyle's like, wasn't that what you were asking about? And she's like, no, like I didn't want to talk about it unless you wanted to bring it up. And I was like, that is so weird.
No, like she made it seem like yeah, but then I wanted you to bring it up because I didn't want to be the one to bring it up, or if you would got mad at me like on camera, kind of like what. And Kylie has done that. Like she got mad at Jury one time for bringing something up on camera. So it's like you have to like walk on eggshells with these people when you're filming. It's like I don't know what she wants to talk about when she does it. So it's kind of smart of like her sister to know that.
Yeah.
It was really funny though. It's just like such a Kathy like moment.
Well, how about when Kathy looks at Kyle and says, couldn't Mauricio wait? Couldn't he just wait? And I'm like, wait for what?
I think yeah, this is like weird. I think the whole conversation that they had it like was like it was weird. It was like Kyle kept saying like, should I have? I wanted to text him. Should I have not? Like, what do you think? Like Roxanne, if that was you, you would have texted your ex husband or your person that you are. Don't you think you'd have texted him like, who is that girl?
I feel like they're too grown to be doing that and playing that shit.
But
Why
like,
are you laughing?
I mean,
They're
because
too
they're not too grown. Like they're still like.
I'm saying they're not like little kids immature, like with young babies, like they're so established in their
Yeah.
life, is what I'm saying. That it's like to worry about that. And you know what I don't think a lot of people think of? The consequence of divorce. Okay. Not saying stay in a marriage because you should just stay in it. But it was interesting for Kyle to say when she saw the kiss that she's thinking, is he still going to be nice to me? Is our family dynamic going to be the same? And it's like, did you not think about this when you got separated with him? Did you
No.
not think about that? If someone else came in the picture, things will most likely change. They might still get along, but like, yeah, the dynamic is going to change. So are these things worth it? Like, let's take the pros and cons. Are they worth it? You've done it for 30 years and you came across really happy, but is
But,
it
like,
worth
but, like, when like, someone you can say that, but, like, when you think it but when you actually go through it, it's, like, totally different, and you're like, "Holy shit."
Yeah, I guess.
It's like someone can tell you, Vicky can tell us everybody, like, "Don't get divorced, it's the most horrible thing," and then, like, no one listens to her, but then, like, when they go through it, they're like, "Holy shit, Vicky was right," but, like, it's because, like, you have to go through it to, like, understand it almost. So,
I
like, she
think
could have thought of all these things and said, like, "Okay, like, we're not gonna be close with our family one day," but then, like, actually seeing it happen, I think is, like, so shocking for her.
yeah, I don't know. I just think with Kyle, I don't know what I'm gonna say though, but
Another question I had about the whole conversation, because, like, I think at this point they're at the mammogram place and, like, Kathy keeps, like, talking about it, and she's like, "Okay, enough," because she's like, Kathy
Kathy
throws
hates
shade. Yeah,
Mauricio.
she throws so
She
much
hates him.
shade.
She literally hates him. She's loving this. She's mocking him. She
She
also
wait, in her confessionals when she's like, "He doesn't have money enough," or, like, was she, like, she was throwing shade, making it seem like he does have money to hire this person, right?
no, I thought that they were throwing shade at the woman for hiring paparazzi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she's like, "He doesn't have an" I don't know, she said something like, but, I was like, it was weird. She was like, He doesn't have enough money to pay someone off," but I'm like, "Yeah, he does." So, like, that's why I thought it was weird. So I was like, "Is she being sarcastic?"
I didn't catch that. I don't know.
It was in her confessional. She was being, like, shady in her confessional.
Well, in her confessional, she also confirmed that Mauricio basically cheated. She's like, you know how many rumors, what Kyle's been through with Mauricio? And it's like, you wouldn't say that unless there was truth behind that. So it's
Yeah.
like, he literally confirmed that.
It was
Yeah.
just funny because it's like it is like 2 girls, like, kikiing about, like, like an ex almost where she's like, "I'm so sh" Kyle said this to Kathy, like, "I'm so shocked he hasn't texted me." What did you
Yeah.
feel about that?
Well,
Or no, I'm sorry, she said that she's like, "Should I text
they have
him?"
oh, well, no, I was thinking about when she wanted to remove wife off of her Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And, my whole thing about this is you're dating and very much falling in love with another person last season. We saw the butterflies. You could see Kyle and Morgan, and there was major chemistry. Like they were both totally into each other. She saw where everyone was going with it. She didn't like to acknowledge it. At times, she kind of sort of did, but didn't want to be direct and is like still shy about it. So it's like, yeah, take out wife from your bio. Like that's where it's like all so confusing to me.
Yeah, but it's also weird because it's like she had to wait for him to do it, and then, like like, for this to happen, then she's like, "I'm gonna do it now." So, yeah, it's all weird for sure.
He also took out father, and he's clearly a father. So he took out both. He didn't just take out husband and left
I know,
father.
but that like, I would do some shit like that and be like, I took off father too." It's like he's thinking 2 steps ahead.
Right. I
Like,
guess.
it's not yeah, he's like, "Well, I took off father, so you shouldn't be mad," but it's like, "No, that was weird you took out both at the end of the day."
Yeah. And they both said that they didn't think Mauricio orchestrated the paparazzi. Like Kyle's like, okay, it's very obvious this is not Brad Pitt. But they're saying that the woman probably did. And I don't think we ever saw Mauricio with this person again.
I know. It is strange.
Yeah. Um, the episode reminded me of the tech outage that happened with Delta. Did you, or like with all airplanes, did you forget that?
No yeah, what do you mean?
Remember like in August or something? Or I don't know what it
Oh, yeah,
was.
it was, like, with all of our credit cards, like, processing going down, it was, like, a lot
Yeah.
of, for airlines and hotels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sutton wants her mom to see how successful she is, and she was looking forward for her mom coming to her fashion show. But with the tech outage, the plane was delayed, and her mom ended up, Chantel, waiting 13 hours, and it just couldn't happen. Like it kept getting delayed. How much longer is this like 82-year-old woman going to wait? And then I saw something on X that said, "Why did Sutton send the private plane for her mama with that big old wallet she has?" And I was dying
No,
because I was like,
seriously. But, like,
literally.
she didn't do private plane when she didn't do private plane either when she took, Garcelle and, Kyle to, her mom's either.
Here, but this big old wallet, it's her mom. But honestly, low key, I would probably be petty and not send my mom in private because she'd find a way to complain still. She would still be like, this wasn't the airplane I thought I was going to be, or it was bumpy the whole time. So it's like, I don't know. I respect Sutton though, because honestly, she knew that she had nothing going on this season. I mean, she can't show her kids. She can't show her like husband. I mean, she shows her kids, but they want nothing to do with it. She has really great kids, you could tell. So she's like, let
But
me
it's
get
crazy, but like, cause like I don't really know like really much about her kids. Like she showed her daughter a couple times, but like we don't know much.
They seem very well mannered though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like she was like, let me get creative, share my unfiltered mom. And that's a very risky choice to do. Like that's like super risky. I personally would never do that. I don't think you would, Chantel. Can you imagine?
Never.
Yeah, no, that would
But
not
like
be.
the thing is, my mom would never watch the show. So like, if she knows that her mom would never watch the show, then like, why not?
Which she has said, like she's been asked, what is your mom saying after watching this show? And she's like, oh, she's 82 years old. Like she doesn't watch. She hasn't even brought it up to me. And that's why I'm like, okay, but like if you haven't brought it up to her either and had a conversation and been like, hey, I know this aired and this is all that I wanted from you. And like this is all
Weird.
bullshit. It's so freaking weird. It's all bullshit.
It really just does scream storyline. So it's just like, okay, Sutton.
Yeah. So also Sutton has this like narrative that Kyle is holding on to the fact that Mauricio might come back. And I'm like, where are you getting this from?
And like, okay, but like they're not divorced yet. So like it's like again, like she just goes like so deep to like hurt people.
Yeah. But it's
Like
like
I don't want to go crazy because you guys like really do not like you guys don't agree with mine or Roxanne's opinion when it comes to Sutton at all. Like you guys all jump on us.
yeah. Well, that's okay though.
Yeah.
Because I like hearing their opinion too, because sometimes they open up my mind to something where I'm like, yeah, I could actually see why that would be hurtful. So that's what makes the world go round.
Exactly.
I liked seeing Garcelle and Dorit getting lunch together, and even Garcelle acknowledging something that the ladies forget, which is she is divorcing with young children, and
Yep.
therefore these women lack compassion. And it made me think how when Garcelle first joined, she would always say great things in confessionals, but I wish she said these things directly to the people. Like I wish she looked at Sutton and was like, just take it down a notch. Dorit has little kids. Or, you know, when she heard about what Sutton did about when Dorit was talking about her kids, where it's like, hey, like she's going through it. There's young kids involved. Do you remember that? So I hate that energy, but I will say Garcelle was spot on and logical about the Kyle Mauricio situation. It's exactly why Mauricio has decided to move on, because Garcelle keeps reminding us how Kyle Richards.
She really keeps saying that stuff. It's so funny.
Well, because she has such a point. She's like, well, yeah, Mauricio was making out with this person, but as soon as that happened, Kyle was seen at Morgan's concert behind the scenes where she like pokes her like head out so people could see she's behind the stage. So it's like you guys are playing this game. But Kyle did say on the show that no matter what, Mauricio is not someone who would ever get jealous. What do you think about that? I can see
Like
that.
you can see that.
Yeah, him not getting jealous.
I know, but like that, like then that is sad because like that's kind of like then it makes us understand her marriage a little bit more. And like when she's like, he doesn't fight for me, because like why wouldn't you get jealous of your wife like talking to someone
I
like
guess
that? Yeah, that's like sad. Like, how like would you feel if like your husband never got jealous? Like it's the best feeling in the world when like a guy's talking to you for a second, or like if you bring up a guy and they're like, "What are you? Who?" Like you're like, "Oh," like you're getting a little jealous. So like,
I love it. I'm like, he still likes me.
exactly.
Okay. Wow.
So like, imagine if like you never got the energy from your husband, you'd be like, he just thinks of me like I'm always there. Like it's like I'm just a mom or something.
My husband got jealous one time. In like
One time.
yeah. You think more?
Yeah, no, your husband can definitely be a jealous type.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, like, okay, wow. Okay, well, I
The
kind
rest of you're good. Like you don't even like make sure you give off that energy. So
of what do you mean I don't give off the energy?
like I mean that's good. Like it's a good wife. Like you would never go out of your way to make sure like he can feel jealous, even though like I feel like he would. Like you don't go out, you don't like do anything to make him feel that way.
Because I don't care. Like
Yeah, no, but like
but like I am low-key a little toxic where I'm like, wait, you still like me? Like, okay, you're still into me? Like after you've seen me like pop out kids and like watch the whole thing, like you still like me? But yeah, I only one time like really saw his jealousy and I was like here for it. I was like, and it was like a good one too. I was like, okay, good, you know? And I was like, I still got it, whatever.
Exactly.
So, it does feel good a little bit. So yeah, I would die if my husband didn't, but like, yeah, like I don't go
And
anywhere.
especially like, okay, like she probably saw, like, especially if she saw that picture of him kissing a girl, like that probably broke her heart and made her so jealous. Okay. And so like imagine if like he saw her kissing anybody and he doesn't have those feelings, like that's weird.
Yeah, oh, I agree. Um, they were at the Godfrey Hotel. Do you remember
Oh,
that hotel?
not in LA, but like there's one in
Chicago.
Chicago, and then we have one in Detroit.
Okay, well, we just got one in
I
Detroit.
know, I know.
Yeah. I remember like back in the day, like when I was in high school, Chicago's like a 4-hour drive from us, and Chicago was like the place to be downtown. Like
Mhm.
that was like where we were like, we're going to Chicago for the weekend, you know, and so excited about it. And this was like when Cheesecake Factory was the thing.
Yeah.
And what was it, Grand Lux?
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then Godfrey, I remember me and Jacob went and we were like in the rooftop and we were just like living our life drinking and like we're like, what a view. Now Detroit looks like a billion times better than Chicago. And Chicago is like, I don't know, like I'm sorry if you live in downtown, like whatever, but I just feel like Chicago's not the same. And
Yeah.
Detroit, like here's Detroit, here's Chicago right now.
Ooh.
Like even
Well,
lower.
I
The
think I think yeah, I think Detroit's a mini Chicago, and it's like a cleaner Chicago, and
downtown.
it's a safer Chicago, which is kind of crazy because people don't think that, but it is.
I think people do think Detroit is safe now.
Okay.
Like, you don't hear crap about Detroit anymore, or do we?
Yeah,
I do
I still think so, yeah.
I do sometimes, you're right.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just thought about that because it made me think of a picture of my husband when we were together for, like, a weekend or something, and I was like, "Wow." Aside from that, there's really nothing to do in Chicago, though.
I know, and it's like, well, I do think no, it's gonna be fun. It's like a city, and like if you're there in the summertime, you can go to like Michigan, you can ride those bikes. Like they always had those segways. Like they always had way more fun things to do than our city.
Not anymore.
But yeah, we're getting there.
Ours what we've gotten there, ours has everything you could think of, so, except, like, obviously, it's not like Miami, and that's it.
Yeah, definitely not.
Um So, there was, like, a scene where Kathy Hilton instigated a little, and, oh, okay, yeah, actually, sorry, I was, like, wondering, I was like, "Wait, what is this?" I didn't even, like, put on full on notes. So, it's Sutton's fashion show, and it's
The one
really
she's so proud about. I'm just kidding.
it's really important for Sutton to feel like the women in her life are proud of her, and I just feel like this was probably like a big waste of money, but I mean, it's part of like a show. This is what makes a show interesting, like things to do. But she's like, I just want my mom to be proud of me. And then like she's like, she's like, my mom couldn't make it, whatever, but I just want her to be proud of me. And then she talks about like her daughter. She's like, I just want my daughter to be proud of me. And then at the end, like she talks about the women and she's like, it felt like the women were actually proud of me. And it's like, am
How
I?
why can't you be proud of yourself?
Wolf. Like, who gives a shit about all these people? And like, I get it. Like, your daughter, like, you want your daughter to look at you and be like, that is my mom. But to like say it out loud multiple times is a little scary. Like, I just
Yeah.
want my daughter to know how proud I am of her.
Yeah, and like your daughter should just love you because you're her mom. Like with anything else, like that's my mom. Like I feel good. She raised me right. That's it.
We're gonna get shit.
It should be nothing about like your success.
We're gonna get shit on.
I know.
We are. I'm waiting for it. Sorry, guys, but I don't know. I just
I
think
think this
it's.
is a good time, but I just think she's so extra sometimes, and I just can't. I can't deal with her. I really can't.
What did you think about the clothes? I like
I
missing.
mean, never.
Dorit was like talking shit about the clothes.
I know, but like Doree has obviously has style and fashion, but like a lot of people talk shit about her clothes too because like she's just a name wearer, you know. So it's like, hey, like when
Yeah,
you're just wearing all the name brand stuff, like it's easy to have like the style in a sense.
right. What
But
else?
no, thank you.
Yeah, what else happened? Oh, well, Kathy Hilton. So Kathy Hilton was like, I think Dorit should be the narrator for this. Like, she obviously thought the fashion show was a joke, which, but so she goes like behind the scenes and says, like, what the hell are you doing here? She's like, hey, before you start, do you want Dorit to come and narrate this? And she's like, no, like, this is a real fashion show. Like, we're not having Dorit coming to narrate this. And she's like, okay. So she walks back, she sees someone, she's like, hi. And then someone is like coming through, and it's like, Kathy, come sit down. And
Oh yeah,
somebody,
and they're like Kathy. They're like screaming Kathy, Kathy, Kathy.
yeah, and some people are like, this is getting old, but like, I love it. I think
I
it's
love it too.
hilarious. Yeah, like I think
I
it's
think
fun.
it's funny. Like it makes like how is this her life?
Yeah, and she's willing to instigate. Like she gives a fuck, so she's like willing to instigate. So, yeah,
But
I don't
it's
know.
the best thing is like when you see Kyle just getting so like embarrassed for her sister, that to me is like,
I'm sorry.
this is why it's so hard for Roxanne and I to do video because like I see her mute her screen and like I can see her trying to like suck up her bookers.
You guys, I'm over it. I'm so
No,
over it.
you can't talk about it.
I know I'm not allowed to talk about it. Sorry, but yeah. Um,
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
so Kyle is
that
just
was
so
a
embarrassed.
that was a weird episode though. Like,
Yep.
what the fuck was that?
Don't know.
I don't know either. So I will say something that was interesting is that Bose, I miss Bose. Where the fuck was Bose this episode?
I know. Did they only show her in the beginning?
I don't know, but I felt it was missing. And she actually came out and she like shitted on Sutton, and she basically was like she basically said about Sutton that Sutton has like the audacity to come for Dorit when her wallet was built off of her ex.
I know, but like, we've talked about that a little bit where like, I don't think that's always a fair assessment to say because like, yeah, your husband did a lot of work, but like sometimes like their success comes from you and like you holding on the fort and like you never know. Like it's like there could be like a special sauce that's happening when you're married. And like if my husband got big right now and then we got divorced, like hell yeah, I should take some of that money. Like I'm doing my own thing
I'm
on the
not
side
saying
too.
that at all. Being a stay-at-home mom, and this is coming from who's done both. Well, not done both. I mean, when I was on maternity leave for like 4 times, being a stay-at-home mom is the hardest job in the entire universe. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not taking that away from anything, but it's not that she's saying I'm successful because I was a stay-at-home mom. She's saying like I'm successful because I opened up this boutique, but it's like, are we profiting? Like I don't know, she's like so hung up on this success. And it's like,
Because
I
she wants it so bad.
oh,
It's almost because like it's her insecurity. She wants it so bad because her husband had it, and like everyone, like her mom is so proud of her husband. Like everyone was so proud of the husband, and so I think like that's like where she's like, people be proud of me. Like I'm successful now too. I'm doing something now too.
right. But it's like, okay,
Yeah.
go off. Like, I don't know. I hope she is being like she's making it or whatever. Holy hell though.
And it was
So
only one episode.
I know, dude. So Summer House, real quick, was wild.
We're last week only, like last week only, right?
Oh,
We're only talking about last week. I mean, you could touch on this week. I don't care.
it continued on from this,
Mhm.
but basically, like well, actually, before we get into Summer House, Chantal, the Giggly Squad was on Variety. Is it Variety or Vanity?
No, Vanity.
Vanity.
The Vanity Fair after party for the Oscars.
They hosted Vanity Oscars.
After
And they
party,
after
which is
party.
a big deal.
Huge deal, amazing for them. They interviewed celebrities. What did you think?
I thought they did such a good job. Like that's a show that I would want to watch. Like they just make it relatable. Like they make it goofy. You know what I will say though? Hannah kept trying to outdo Paige, and like she just would talk so much over her, and like would talk first, and then like it was just like annoying to me. Like I mean, I just don't love Hannah as much as like I like Paige, and so I thought like Hannah just kept doing the most. And like to me, Paige fits in, Hannah doesn't.
So I love them and I thought they did good. I think both of them kept talking. They brought their personality, which is great. They brought their personality to the carpet. However, we need to hear from the celebrity, right?
Yeah, they kept talking a lot.
They kept talking where the celebrities couldn't even respond. But I look at this as a learning lesson because even like with things that we've done, when we've interviewed certain people and we like look back and we watch it ourselves and we're like, why do we do that? So this was like a huge deal for them. It was the first time they did that. They know they are loved for their personality and they are loved. They are so successful and it's because of their personality. So they're taking their personality to the carpet. It's completely innocent and I was talking to someone about this. Like, it could take one person that could see something, and then everyone hops on that train to say, yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. And that's like kind of shitty too, because if you are actual fans of them, now if you're not, whatever, but if you're actual fans of them, you knew that they were excited about this. And I don't even listen to them, but I just like have heard that Paige has always wanted this, and that it's always like a learning lesson. This is something so new to them. So I do feel like there needs to be a little bit of grace when someone does something new, because they're not going to be perfect at it. And
Were a lot of people just like talking shit, saying like they didn't let people talk?
Yeah. There was some microaggression towards Megan Thee Stallion with Hannah.
Oh.
You haven't heard about it?
No.
So I don't listen to music. Chantel can attest to it. I can't tell
You
you
guys,
what.
she doesn't have Apple Music. She doesn't pay for
I
a
don't
streaming
have it.
service.
I don't have anything. I don't listen to music. I call people in the car. I am that girl. I don't listen. So I don't know anything about music. What I know about music is like the Grace Abrams song. I think I told you, sorry. What is that? Sorry. Because it's popular on TikTok right now. The Kanye West gospel song, because it was popular on TikTok. That is how I get into songs. So basically Hannah was like, when I listen to your music, I get very I just like want to get in fight mode, like, which is like a microaggression, right? And I think what she was trying to say was,
like it gets her hype, maybe?
It gets her hype.
Yeah.
And Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know anything about her, so I can't like talk to this. I don't know what her music is like. But I did hear that her music, she's like, no, it's about being cute, girl. Like, it's just about being cute. And that's all it is. Like, you just got to be cute. So,
and I can see that actually with her songs.
I have no idea.
Like, the song, I'm gonna be great. Don't test me.
What? I don't know what the fuck you just said.
You know the song. When you listen to it, you know it.
I don't know. So I don't know what the hell I don't know what she just said. But so there was like that microaggression, but I do feel like,
Wait, I might have just said Lizzo. So I don't know. Okay, go.
What? So you don't even like know music either. So I do feel like there is like it could always be a learning lesson, but it does suck that the pile on of like, if someone says something wrong, and even though we know what they meant, like the pile of it all, like how people are willing to like pile and be like, yeah, like this, that.
It's just you're putting yourself out there, so there's always going to be something.
Yeah.
And so
even with us, like someone will come and be like, why are you saying that, Roxanne? Are you defending? Are you whatever? Are you that? And we get that all the time, where it's like, okay, like this is like me and Chantal on the phone. Like, this is how we would talk. Now I can see why, especially because her music is all about being cute. Like, what do you mean fight? But I do think if you listen to Giggling Squad, or if you knew Hannah from Summer House, like she was definitely trying to say hype, and it came out wrong. And it was like a little bit of a complete mess with those two.
Yeah, this footage I saw was just like a lot of like when the celebrity was coming, like they were just like, were so excited. They were like too excited, like too.
I like that. That's cute. They were hyping them up, but they would shut up. Like, you have to actually they would not. They both wanted to get in a word, maybe.
Yeah. No, I saw that, and I felt like it was, to me, I felt like it was more Hannah. And then, like, I think because Paige kept hearing her talk, she wanted to talk because, like, she wanted to be her moment. So it was like they both were like,
Is that what you do?
No, I let you talk. And then you get shitted on for not letting me talk.
I swear.
The one interview that I know for sure, like that it was so, and like we were all like, you were really bad, and then like we both were bad, was a Tracy interview. Like, so many people commented on that, was like, you won't let like you, it was like we just kept interrupting, but I think it was because you were so passionate, and like that could be them too. Is like,
I don't think that was the one interview people were coming at me.
No,
for.
it was. It is. You have to go back and see. Okay, you guys, please go watch it and you go see.
I got fantastic reviews on that interview, actually, because
oh my god, I'm literally gonna show you.
I actually watched, Chantel, so go screw yourself.
You're such a liar, because when you watch back, you even said you did that.
Chantel, whatever.
Okay.
So my brother-in-law, by the way, got me this for Christmas, and the sweater that you guys can't see if you're listening. And I saw it, and it was like this, like massive, and it was like $100 limit. And I was like, it doesn't even look huge, but it is. And it was like
Skims though.
It's from Skims. And I remember opening this gift, and I was like, because we're supposed to spend 100. And Chantel had told him apparently that I like Skims, which like I don't know why you say that because I don't.
Oh,
even,
and you don't?
I mean, yeah, I do for other reasons, but so she had told him I like Skims. So this is what he got me.
I did not approve that, just so you guys know.
Anyways,
if you're not watching, it's a houndstooth. Okay, it's a houndstooth print, and it's just a sweater. It's like a fuzzy sweater.
It looks like 5X large. Like I'm not even kidding. However,
and this wasn't this past Christmas. This was like
three
Christmas ago. And this girl, this little BICTCH, okay, wears that motherfucker. She talks so much shit. Okay, she wears this sweater every day.
Every day, you guys. Every day.
Still talk shit and saying like, why would he get me this? I'm like, you wear it, like the cost, like how many times you wear it is not normal.
Every single day. Like this is all my husband sees me in. I will clean it like 3 times a week. Okay, I don't clean it every day because like, why would I ever do that?
Hands?
No, it was just this.
Okay.
Like, this is how I walk every day in front of my husband, like a fucking huge grizzly bear, and that's all he sees. But yeah, and I wear it every day. So I just got cold, so that's what I was showing off. But I don't want to talk Summer House Chantel because my nose keeps like stuffing. It's 11:40.
Okay.
But we'll do 2 videos of Patreon. So
okay, let's not promise that just yet, okay?
Oh, I thought everyone loved our videos last week.
I know we're giving a video now. Yay.
Well, we'll see. We'll try to.
We'll see. I mean, I'm mostly always down, so it's fine.
We'll try. Well, yeah, we'll try to do videos. We're really on this kick where we're gonna try to do more videos, try to be more active on social media. And
you guys, I might go live tomorrow with traders. Don't you think I should?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
You want to come?
Right. I was just being like jealous.
You can come.
No, I don't
invite you.
She didn't tell you to invite me.
You did. I swear I'll have her text you.
You would not wait. First off, do not have her fucking text me because I'll kill you. You would not wait until right now when we're talking about
because I knew like you're like it's 9 o'clock. You're not gonna come to my friend's house and watch. Like, I mean, you want to, you can.
You would still be like,
hey, said whoever watches, like if Roxanne watches, come.
Chantel.
Okay.
You would have literally hit me up and been like,
no, because like I knew you wouldn't like want to come, but like, okay, do you want to come?
No, because this is fake and this is a lie to make you
okay.
And that's what it is.
Marina's house. It's not a lie. She came on your badge.
She did come on my badge, and we had a great time with her. It was totally like random, and she was like she's one of those people like she'll go anywhere she can fit in. So I remember she was our coffee girl. She would bring coffee in the morning.
Well, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, she did do that, and then she was like with Nancy. She roomed with Nancy. Like my best friend, which is so funny. But yeah, I'm sorry that I sound like crap. Again, I just think about pregnancy, Roxanne, and how this is how I sound on every episode. And I don't know how you guys listen to us.
Yeah. I mean, so speaking about me going live, I just think I'm the trader girl now, and out of you and I, so I think it's okay if I go live without you.
Okay.
I just think in the moment to see if I want to go live to see what Brittany writes, and then I want to go live at the very end. And it's the reunion tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay, you don't care?
No, I'm just over you on this episode. I'm just over you tonight in general. So
you guys, if you guys only knew how many times I am waiting, and I don't even text her. I don't even text her until I'm like, are we getting even podcasts? And then she's like, no, tomorrow. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I'm just cool with it.
I work around her way more, and I have 4 kids.
You're a liar.
Where it's like honestly true. So
not lies.
Well, we hope you guys had a good day. We hope you guys. Let us know what you think about our video. Don't shit on me though for like fighting with Chantel. This is just who we are as people. If you have a sister, you understand. So Okay, Shantel. I hope someone comes for you. Where's my one person that will come for her?
I mean, they won't come for me.
You
They'll
see
just say
what
like,
God
they love
just
you.
did to you? You see what God just did? He gave you that like cough right now.
Okay, okay, who's sick right now? So if you want to bring God into it, who is sick?
This is, by the way, the like the what is it? The trauma we get from our parents, because anytime like we did anything, they'd be like, you see what God does? You see what
Yeah,
God
they're
does?
crazy.
So and that's like the toxic stuff that we've
Oh, what
taken.
did you give up for Lent?
I told you that I was gonna read the
Oh,
Bible.
yeah, we did talk about this. Okay.
Yeah. So what did you give up? I don't know what you gave up.
I
Oh,
always give up. Yeah, I give up shopping.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just Sunday I would just like shop.
oh,
I'm
you're not
actually,
supposed to do that, really?
yeah, you are. Like the church says on Sundays you could do it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm about to chat GPT and ask just to make sure.
It's just like when they say 40 days of Lent, like that's with the Sundays inside.
It's not with the Sundays inside, Chantel. You're absolutely wrong. You just made that up. Chantel does this all the time.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Me and my husband were just talking about this with my mom. So we're gonna
I know growing up they used to say like you could do it on Sundays, but like it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
Okay. Well.
Mhm. Go count.
What'd you say?
Go
Go count.
count.
That was funny. All right. Well, I gotta
Bye,
go.
guys.
Bye.